Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Leah, also known as Glam by Leah on all my social medias. Today I'm here to show you guys how I achieved this full face makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy and maybe pick up a couple of tips and tricks along the way. Yeah, I don't know what to say in my introduction, but I hope you guys enjoy my video. Don't forget to comment, give me a thumbs up, and let me know what you want to see here on my channel. And if you enjoyed my video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, you know, like all the YouTube people be saying. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy my video, and yeah, let's get into this tutorial. I don't know. Okay, so we're starting with already having my brows and my eyelashes done, since we are gonna focus on the face for this video. Oh, my phone just fell. Sorry guys. If I'm looking down, it's because my little, viewfinder is down here and my camera is here and then my mirror is here. So if I'm all over the place, that's why. But anyway, we're gonna start with this foundation. This is the Do You foundation by Too Faced, and I really like this foundation. It's pretty dewy, I don't know, I like to have a dewy look sometimes. And I'm going to start by applying the foundation to my face with a brush, and then afterwards I'm gonna go in and blend it out with my damp beauty blender. So once I'm done with my foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my face with the NARS Creamy Concealer in the color Custard. And really, I'm just gonna do like a basic face, what I would just do on, like, I don't know, a regular day basis. So I'm not gonna be super extra, but just a little. So if I'm just doing like everyday makeup, I will only do like kind of a basic highlight. So even though I look a little extra, this is what I would consider like a simple highlighting of my face. And I don't mean highlighting like with shimmers, I just to bring brightness to my face. I'm just gonna use this small beauty blender to blend it out. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in with the beauty blender that I had used to blend out my foundation, and I'm just gonna put it on the edges of where I was blending out my concealer, just to kind of get a better blend of everything. So once I'm done with my concealer, I like to go in with my MAC Studio Fix powder, and I just kind of like to put the powder over my face to help set my foundation, and it also just kind of gives me a nice color, I had an itch. So if I'm just going for like an everyday look, then I will just use one color, and I will just kind of put it, not where I put my concealer, but just kind of where my foundation is, because I don't want to take away from the brightness that I did under my eyes. If I want it to be a little extra, then I will go in with a lighter color under my eyes as well. And also that just kind of helps with more coverage. I like to use a very light amount of this because I don't need it to be too heavy, but I still want to have, like, flawless looking skin. And this helps add a little extra coverage too. So, a win-win. And then now that I kind of spread all the product around my face, I'm just going to use this to lightly tap under my eyes, just to kind of set in my concealer a little bit. Since I'm going to take pictures today, I will be setting my under eyes with Mercier powder. I honestly, when it comes to baking, I would say I like to do it when I'm taking photos, because it does really help to bring a nice brightness under your eyes for photos. but you don't really need it for every day. I feel like if it would just be like an everyday thing, maybe I would use just a little more powder, or if I'm a little more oily, then I will use it, you know, like under my eyes and stuff. But you don't have to set for like everyday makeup, to be honest. The foundation powder that I used on top of it kind of does the work for this. But this also brightens up your under eyes a little bit. So if you want to put a little bit on and then kind of dust it off, it will help to brighten your under eye more. But I'm going to use this where I put my concealer, just to kind of help brighten up my face. Well, where I put my concealer. And then I get oily up here a little bit, so. And I have a big forehead, so I don't want to conceal it, but I'll put a little setting powder on my forehead. That's about it. Then with this, I'll just kind of dust it around on my face so the excess can kind of get on my face, even though I really didn't put that much on. I'm just kind of being extra. Now, something I do like to do is to take setting powder. And I do this before I do my powdered like bronzer or contour, just because I don't want to have a harsh contour, but I still kind of want to have like a more defined contour. So this is my trick. Okay, so once I'm done with that, then I will dust it off and get kind of close to the line. But if you see how now I kind of have what looks like a natural contour without actually having to put on anything extra. So, because, you know, we're going for simple daytime, you know what I'm saying? For my bronzer, I'm actually going to use the Kylie Cosmetics in the color Khaki. I chose this color just because when I saw her do her tutorial for it, this is the color that she used. And I would assume that I'm like similar skin tone color to her. So that's why I chose this color. For this part, I am using bronzer because I'm not going to go too crazy to do like contour, bronzer, blush. We're not doing all that today. This is simple, quick glam, right? So I'm going to take a small tapered brush to kind of focus where I want my color. Sorry, I'm trying to like keep my head up because I'm so used to looking down at my mirror. And then I'm gonna take a bigger brush and just kind of blend it out a little bit better. But now I have an even more sculpted look. And then if you kind of want to just deepen that, you can go in bronze to taste, know what I'm saying? Do how you do. Some people like to have like a real strong look. Me, I like to have like natural but still look pretty sculpted. So after I finish sculpting my face, I'm just gonna very lightly go in with this. This is the bronzer in Khaki, and I'm gonna very just lightly contour my nose. I don't really have any problems with my nose. I like my nose, you know, but for the sake of looking snatched and super sculpted, you know. Somebody dropped something, but it doesn't sound like it's an emergency, so let's just keep sculpting this nose. So really, whenever I have makeup on, I just like to lightly do this just because I feel like, you know, kind of pulls everything together. Also, if I put a lot of concealer on the top of my nose, and I kind of need to just even it out and make it not look so crazy, because when you put concealer on the top of your nose, you are bringing light to that part of your face. So if you put on too much, then you're gonna make your nose look wider. So this corrects that, and yeah. I did forget to add a little bit of bronzer just right up here. Let's make my forehead look a little bit smaller. When you are bronzing and contouring, what you're doing is you're adding dimension to your face, right? So you are putting shadow where shadow would be casted. So if there's a bright light in front of you, what you're highlighting is the parts of your face where the light is touching, and what you're bronzing and contouring is the parts that the shadow would hit, which then would make you look slimmer and whatnot. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and take this blush from NARS. This is in the color Orgasm. I really like this blush because it is subtle, but still, like, I don't know, it's a nice rosy pink, and I really like the shine that it has to it. You know, it adds to my highlight. And I'm just gonna put this on the apples of my cheek. Oh, my cat. Hi, kitty. So for my highlighter, I'm gonna use the Stila highlighter in the color Brilliance. This I like to use as a base highlighter, and then I'm gonna put one that is more glitter based. So I love to be highlighted. I love, 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 love it. You do not need to put on so much highlight. To be honest, a lot less works. It does the job. But personally, I like to have a very blinding highlights. And so I'm just gonna put it here to the top of my cheek. Sometimes I will blend it out a little bit with my finger if I feel like the color is just kind of sitting there. Then highlight the tip of my nose. And in between my eyes. And then on my chin. And who am I kidding? I just like to highlight my whole face. I love it. I love it. I have to get above the brow. All the high points of your face. Since I have on lashes, I'm going to use this brush just to kind of blend out the highlight a little bit more under my eye. Just because I can't get all up in there right now. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so after I use the Stila highlighter, then I like to go in with this Artist Couture highlighter. This is in the color Coco Bling, and this is a glitter highlighter. So it will give me like that was a little too much. A nice glittery finish. Okay, so you know, very little. Honestly, I usually use the color Illuminati, but I can't find it. So it's not under my desk. I dropped it and I don't know where it is, but it's all good. I'm just gonna use this. I like to use my finger for my face to do this because, you know, your fingers are warm, and so it kind of helps to melt the makeup into your skin a little bit more. So what you can do is you can take just from the cap and then kind of dust it off in the cap. So once I'm done with all of my highlights, then I'm just gonna go in and do my lipstick. Well, I'm gonna do my lip liner first, and then after my lip liner, my dog is back there just messing up my silk pillow. He just laid his whole body on my silk pillow. Okay. And now there he go again, just continuing to make himself comfortable on my silk pillow. Me and that dog are not friends. now that I'm done with my highlighter, I am actually almost done with my face. I'm gonna put on a little bit of mascara under my eyes, and then I'm gonna highlight the tear duct of my eye, and then after that, I'm just gonna put on some lipstick. And I will see you guys when I'm done with all of that stuff, okay? So once I finish doing my lips and the little under eye mascara, like I said, I'm going to do my tear duct with just a little highlight in there. And that's it, guys. I'm done. I'm gonna spray my face down with setting spray and then fan it off with my Patrick Ta fan. Let me tell you, invest in this fan. Get it. Get it. It's like $25, but it's worth it. So I'm gonna use this Murad setting spray. I don't know how to show y'all the products and not feel cheesy. Yeah. Huh, my face. And then I just fan down. Woo! No, but for real, so that is how I complete just my quick everyday makeup tutorial. Like nothing fancy, but you know, still very glam. So if you want to be super glam but not have to go through doing like 1,000 different steps, here you go. Even though this was kind of a lot, but you could also do without the powder. You know, I personally get really oily, so I cannot just keep foundation on my face without any type of powder to set it. So if you're more dry, you wouldn't have to use the powder. But yeah, so those are just, I don't know, that's how I do my full face. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I don't know, come back and join me for some more, I don't know, YouTube fun. Let me know in the comments what kind of things you guys want to see. Give me a thumbs up if you like my video. You know, subscribe to me here on YouTube. I don't know. Anyway, I just hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye.